Being a parent can be really challenging. Child and Family Resource Network focuses on connecting pregnant parents and those with kids under the age of 5 with free support services to help them on their parenting journey. Everyone deserves someone they can turn to for help with parenting. Visit childandfamilyresourcenetwork.org today.
This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Hello, I'm Gearóid Farrelly.
Hi, I'm Niamh Kavanagh.
And you are listening to Agony Rants. Hello, Niamh. How are you?
Oh, I'm grand, girl, but my head's fried. My head's
Why?
fried. Well, because it's early December and, you know, it's nearly the 8th of December. So obviously that's the day everybody has to do their Christmas
It's shopping day.
It is shopping day.
It's very stressful.
You know, a certain age group will understand that was the day everybody came to Dublin to do their shopping from the country. And
very difficult.
Yeah, I know. When I worked in Cleary's briefly, I had a little moment in the cash office for 3 months.
I worked in the cash office in Cleary's.
Not at the same time as me, Road, I'm nearly sure.
No, there's about 40 years between us. You'll know that if you're listening. Long-time listeners will know there's a huge age difference between me and Niamh.
Now, don't make me go over there and sort you out. I don't know if the same women were there when you were there. When I was, but
they've been there a while.
Yeah, the women that I was with, they built Cleary's around, and so basically, most of them did not speak to each other. It was very quiet. I was the quietest I was for 3 months in my work life.
I got the impression when I worked in the cash shops and Cleary's that they all hated each other.
Yeah, but that's pretty
like
much
they were just like the levels of fury and aggression that were flying around that cash office were off the charts. And at the time, there was another girl working there who was always hungover.
Oh.
Yeah, so I hung around with her because she was a bit of crack, like. But the other thing, and we were warned never to tell this.
Oh.
But we can say it now that Cleary's is closed.
Okay, yeah.
Is that in the cash office, there used to be like, it was like a dumb waiter.
Oh, right, okay.
And they used to put the money in and then they would press a button and it would go up to the bank.
Oh, yes, that's right.
It was connected to the bank.
Yeah, I know.
But we were told under penalty of death.
Yes.
You must not tell anyone that's there.
Okay. Well, did you do the daily job of bringing the envelopes? You see, they probably have finished that by the time you got there. There was a job that you had to deliver the special envelopes around all the cash registers so that they could put in their final day receipts.
I'd say you strutted your stuff.
Oh, that was freedom. It was like freedom. I loved the journey around the shop. I could be light and fairy-like and all lovely around the shop and smile at everybody, and then like 0 words once I went in the cash office.
Yeah, they never spoke.
No.
They never spoke. There's one woman that used to get really upset about stuff.
I think I know who she was.
She was always bawling her eyes.
I think I remember her. Yeah. That's amazing, isn't it? Another thing we share. Imagine that.
Niamh.
I know. Thank God for this podcast. I would never have known that. Cleary's was the gathering place for all the December 8th shoppers.
Yeah, Cleary's, if you're not from Ireland, like if you're one of Niamh's fans.
Yeah.
If you're out there in the Eastern Bloc.
I know. We're talking about the Cleary's, which was an old, it was kind of one of the old established department stores. So it was just did everything. Men's outfitter suits and all. You know, everything you could possibly want is in the shop.
It was like that TV show. What was the one with Mrs.
Are You Being Served?
Are You Being Served? That's exactly what it was like, except with a lot less personality.
Without Mrs. Slocum's pussy.
Now, what I want is some tech-savvy person to create a ringtone that is Niamh Kavanagh.
Don't say that.
That is Niamh Kavanagh saying Mrs. Slocum's pussy.
Yeah, but it was a
Or
thing.
maybe you could even trim it down further if you wanted to, but I'm not going to.
Trim it down. Oh my gosh, I see what you did there. That's terrible.
Yeah, and it was a tradition, I think, you know, like when our parents' age would have been dating.
Yeah.
They would have met under Cleary's clock.
And actually, the year I won Eurovision, I was on The Den, which was the big children's TV show here with Dustin and Socky and, of course, the lovely Ray D'Arcy.
Of
course, the lovely Ray D'Arcy. And they brought me in for Christmas Day, which was a really big deal. It was like, I know it sounds really strange.
That.
It was a very big deal. Well, you were a baby. And and then...
in between feeds.
Yeah, in between feeds. Yeah. You're not that much younger than me, okay? But anyway, so, you know, and Dustin asked me out on a date and said he'd meet me under the clock, and I waited a long time.
You never showed up. You were
Never.
stood up.
Raging.
There's many of us have been stood up under Cleary's clock. Oh, God, we were talking about Dublin folklore and here we are.
So anyway, getting back to what we were actually talking about is Christmas is coming. And this year, because I'm doing a panto, obviously quite a bit of my time around Christmas is spent. So I have to get my Christmas shopping done early. There's no more wait until Christmas Eve, hoping you're going to get a good deal and perhaps the petrol station will have something decent to give. There's none of that going on. I have to actually plan it in advance. Now, I know these days you can order from places and it seems to arrive on your door magically like elves. It's the physicality of going into the shops I think I quite like, and that panic.
Right.
And the panic of it,
We're very different people.
I know. And there's the whole Kris Kindle thing. That's where I am today anyway. I'm a bit stressed about the actual Christmas, getting it all organised, making sure I have a turkey.
And when does your panto start?
Well, actually, it starts I think the first major show is on the 20th of December. So it's not too bad. It's not like, previous pantos I've done, I've been going like I'd already be knee deep in it.
Who are you playing?
I am the evil queen.
The evil queen?
Oh, it's
Watch and learn, Niamh. I remember once doing a panto and I worked out that there used to be this big glut in the traffic, but I worked out if I skipped the bows, I could just get out early. So I used to skip the bows.
Were you allowed to do that?
Yeah, because it was all on the track. Like it was mimed. So, there was like a spotlight with, somebody singing a line of an S Club 7 from nowhere. But it was just a moment in the finale and I was just gone.
Wait, like you were obviously not a main character then?
No.
Okay.
I wasn't. I directed that panto and someone pulled out. So I ended up... It's the glamorous showbiz in Ireland. My story, I suppose, of Christmas presents was there were a couple of Christmases that I asked for. Do you remember Optimus Prime?
Yes.
The Transformer. But it was back in the day where you couldn't get any decent toys, essentially, because they used to do the...
Are you from the Victorian area? What the hell is wrong with
No,
you?
but you remember there was no shops in Ireland. Because I always remember my granny, they used to go do this shopping trip to Manchester and Liverpool around the end of November.
Oh, is that where they got on the ferry the night and sailed across during the night?
And then drove over to Manchester and bought loads of stuff. These used to go for 3 days.
Oh, no. My mother used to bring us over overnight.
But they couldn't get Optimus Prime for, I'd say, maybe 3 years. So I got a couple of replacement presents that were kind of not... there was one year wasn't great. It was a Knight Rider car. Knight Rider had been on for years.
Yeah, but who does... Oh, gosh, if you kept that in the box. Did you keep it in the box? It's certainly be worth it now.
But it wasn't even real Knight Rider. It was knockoff Knight Rider.
It was
David Hasselhoff would have had nothing to do with this.
Okay, so yes.
And it was also one of those toys, kids get them, where you just put batteries in it and you press the button and it does something. Yeah. There's no interaction or imagination. And I really hated that Knight Rider car, Niamh.
Oh, okay.
And I think that after that then, my mum used to get the shopping on those trips where they go, she'd give my granny the money because my mum wouldn't get in a boat. Deirdre doesn't sail.
Oh, Deirdre doesn't sail.
No, she doesn't sail. Yeah. But my granny went every year with my aunt and they went for, I'd say 10 years. And they would go for 4 days. I'd imagine back then it was all...
Yeah, I don't know how much shopping was done on that.
Abortions, maybe. I don't know.
Who knows? In the magical land of Manchester, what might have happened over there?
I'd say those shopping trips were basically, they were alcohol-fueled.
Are you talking about 70s, 80s kind of time?
Yeah, this would have been late 80s.
Late 80s. Okay, well, late 80s, you're probably looking at all sorts. Oh, sure, wasn't the scene stopped?
They're probably gun running for the IRA for all we know. Could have been going
and hanging out with Oasis. You just don't know. When I was very young, I was very excited because I got that, the one with the stylus that made the funny noise,
the keyboard. What was it? A stylophone.
A stylophone. I had one of them. I was very excited. And then one year I got a Polaroid camera, which was very exciting.
Oh, wow.
Very exciting. And I used the film up in about 3 minutes. And then that was it. I couldn't afford another film for a long time. So that was great. And then, be careful what you wish for. And then, but my favorite kind of presents happened later on in life. So for instance, somebody gave me a present of a little pig, which I thought was really cute around the time I won Eurovision. And it was like a good luck talisman, before I went down to Eurovision. It was a really lovely little brass bellied pig. It was like a little tiny thing from a lovely boy. And he gave it to me and I thought, oh, that's so nice. And it was like a good luck thing. And for years afterwards, every present I ever got was pig related. So I even ended up with piggy wind chimes. And I mean, they were given with love. Don't get me wrong, but eventually it was enough with the pigs. I have to tell you a really serious story about my husband, right? My husband, who I adore, absolutely adore, but oh my God, he bought me, I said to him, I am your wife. You love me. Do you find me attractive in any way? Why would you buy me those slippers, right? He bought me a pair of slippers that were velour with a hard bottom and, gold embroidery on the top and quilted inside. However, I said, did you look at them and say, I can't wait to see my beautiful wife in them? And my nephew at the time, who was about 7, asked him who he had bought them for. Was it myself or his nana, right? And that year his mother, my husband's mother, ended up in hospital, which was a terrible sad thing, but we went in to visit her in the old folks home ward, and I kid you not, every single woman in there had the exact same pair of slippers. Now, don't get me wrong, I've got some fantastic presents over the years, but definitely you look at people sometimes when they hand you something, you go, thank you so much, and I desperately look at it, and that, you're going to laugh when I say this, but basically I desperately look at this gift and think, what way can I put a positive spin on this in my head? What could they have been thinking when they bought this?
The way you put a positive spin on it is it's going back on Monday.
Have you got a receipt?
I've got a receipt. I have to say, I'm never offended when somebody wants to change a present, which is just as well, because every single present I've ever bought my other half, he has said, as he opened it, this probably isn't, I'm going to bring this back. And I used to get offended, but now I'm just like, no, off you go. And that's why we use the Amazon wish list.
Really?
Yeah, and I swear to God, Niamh, I swear to God, I will say it now, and you've heard it, as God is my witness, if he ever goes off list, he's a dead man.
Oh, okay. So you're
no
not
surprises. Thank you very much.
You're not as forgiving then.
No, if it's not on the list.
Okay. So
the other thing I did actually around Santa Claus was my sister asked for. Do you remember the a la carte kitchen?
No,
it was basically
amazing.
it was basically a kitchen on a trolley. Do you rember when it was like in the 80s where it was like, you're a girl, so we need to get used to washing dishes and ovens essentially. So at a very young age,
and you wanted that.
They would say, well, I would have loved the a la carte kitchen. I was very excited about the a la carte kitchen.
Okay, go on then.
But my sister asked for it.
Did you get the a la carte mechanics thing? Was it the a la carte garage?
A la carte overalls.
The garage.
Yeah, I'd love that name.
Overalls, wow.
So I was very excited because my sister was getting this kitchen, so I needn't ask for it. But again, it was in Optimus Prime land. It was the time when toys couldn't be got. So Santa was unable to get the a la carte kitchen.
So it wasn't quite a la carte?
It wasn't. It was
it was a more set menu.
Missing in action. And my parents had, they'd teed it up like that maybe there's better stuff out there than the a la carte kitchen, and maybe you don't want the a la carte kitchen really. And it had, my sister kind of accepted this. She was like, yeah. Anything will be, I'll be, whatever Santa leaves, that's what I'll be delighted with.
Okay.
And she hadn't mentioned the kitchen in about 3 weeks.
Okay, so much more forgiving than you.
Much more forgiving. Oh, she's a lovely person. And as we were walking down the stairs on Christmas morning, I said, oh my God, are you excited because you're going to get your a la carte kitchen?
Ruin it for much.
Because I was excited about the a la carte kitchen. And my parents wanted to die.
Oh no. So tell me, what have we got on the slate today? I'm so excited to see, because now that we're out in the world, we're getting some great feedback.
People are willing to share.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. They're willing to share.
We're loving it.
So we asked what your worst present was.
Okay.
Andrew got in touch and he said he once received a pack of Paul Daniels magic cards and a hanky as a Christmas present.
Paul Daniels is a magician for the European listeners, but but actually a handkerchief.
Like, when you think about it, how clean we've been in the past year and a half.
Oh, yeah,
the fact that we used to get a piece of cotton, blow our nose in it and put it back in our pockets.
Yeah, I know.
The most disgusting thing in the world.
Yeah, but how many actually put it back in our pockets? Like, in the sense of, you used to get those boxes of handkerchiefs and then they would stay in the same shape that they arrived, because quite frankly, nobody put handkerchiefs in their pockets anymore. Nobody does that.
Disgusting.
Yeah, no.
I've seen people do it. I've seen people do it. Because the other way there was the thing that you would get your monogram. You put your monogram on your hanky.
Really?
Have you ever had a monogrammed hanky?
I can't say that I did. Maybe my mother's going to listen to this and then she's going to be outraged that I didn't remember that lovely one.
Wasn't there a thing as well that men used to drop their hankies and women would swoon?
No, it was the other way around, my dear. The women used to drop the hanky, and then if a man picked it up, it was a very big sign.
All right, well.
Yeah.
God, a lot of that stuff got by me.
Are you in?
A lot of that stuff got by me.
Andrew sometimes you just got to suck it up. Right, I'm just going to tell you that now. Hankies are a practical present, and having magic cards are lovely.
Maybe you were a bold boy that year.
Oh, maybe so.
Maybe
that's your lump of coal.
What was your role in this, Andrew? Have a think about that. Elaine has got in touch to say that she received half a bottle of wine.
Half a bottle of wine? Was
Please
Santa
don't
involved
say
in
my
that?
name.
Please. Oh, too late.
Sorry, Elaine.
Yeah, you're not very good at that.
Actually, no. I think I changed. I think I changed the name when I wrote it into this. And if I didn't, Elaine, I can only apologise.
Okay, but half a bottle of wine.
Half a bottle of wine.
How does that happen? That's like panic buying. That's like here's a packet of spark plugs.
If I'm right, I think Elaine might be a teacher. I think this could have been a kid brought this in. You know the way teachers get presents at Christmas.
Oh yeah, but yeah, if I brought in bottles of wine for my teachers, which I sometimes did, not for my teachers, but for my son's teachers, I brought it straight into the staff room. I would not send my boys in with bottles of wine.
I do think that this might have been Mammy drank it in the car.
Okay, Mammy was under pressure.
Christmas, there's a lot on. It's the 8th of December and Mammy's nothing but.
Okay, so Jennifer, I once got a white lycra flared jumpsuit as a gift from an ex.
Was your ex in the Nolans?
Or an Elvis impersonator, possibly.
Something having a clear out.
There's so many questions to ask here. Jennifer,
why is your ex buying you a present?
Yeah, no, but was the ex an ex at the time? Maybe they weren't.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Or
okay.
was that a big sign of go jump out of a plane without a parachute? I don't know what that is because
and how close to the present being received? Where did they become an ex?
Yeah, well,
mere minutes.
In your case, Gearóid, probably as you open it. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, this better not be a jumpsuit. Not again.
And no receipt's going to fix this. Jennifer, I don't know what to say to that. I think you did the right thing with an ex.
How is something flared and lycra?
Well, come on, you've done shows. Nothing like swingy lycra around your ankles. You can flare anything.
Look at that. Spoken like a true Eurovision winner.
I know.
The showbiz is in her blood. You can flare anything.
Gosh, okay.
Lenny says, my mother-in-law gave me a half-used body lotion once as a gift. She clearly has issues.
A half-used body lotion?
I don't think she made a mistake.
No.
That's a classic mother-in-law move.
That's like, I'm hating on you.
Yeah.
Do you know what? A half-used body lotion?
That sounds like a test.
That is a test.
Because if you were to pull her up on it, you'd be the worst in the world.
Yeah, so that you are consigned, Lenny, if you've accepted that, basically you are consigned to getting half-used stuff for the rest of your life. I would check the best before dates on the food. One
of my sisters got a wedding present that had, I think it was dust or potpourri or something in it.
Oh, potpourri.
Clearly used.
Potpourri.
No patience for potpourri.
No. It's all over for someone when potpourri gets involved. That's all I'm going to say. I can't. I have a rash.
Not a fan of potpourri.
No, the rash is up on me already thinking about that. I don't judge other people if they like potpourri. That's fair enough. That's down to you. I get that,
She does. She's trying to be nice here, but she absolutely despises people that use potpourri.
I don't.
She does. If she walks into a house and sees potpourri, she'll actually tip the bowl. She'll tip the bowl. I've seen her do it.
Ross, I got a €30 voucher from a good friend, but it originally had €50 on it and was crossed out by her. It was used. Oh my goodness.
Now, I'm going to be honest about this, right?
It's still €30.
It's still €30.
It's still €30. That's not a bad gift.
It's not a bad gift. I think it's fair enough. I think €50 is an awful lot to expect, particularly from somebody who would write into a podcast about that.
That's €50. €50 sounds like a committed relationship.
Well, I think
€30 sounds like it could be just friends.
Maybe she had meant to go, I'll go in and I'll buy a €30 voucher with this, and she just never got around to it.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. No, I have to say, right, I could never go, I've just spent €20 because I only meant to get you for €30. That's not a conversation.
I'll be honest, and this is rare for me, right? There's a pragmatist in me.
Okay, go on.
I'm pragmatic. I remember when I was a kid, my auntie Trisha, we had a conversation. Because Trisha was married to my godfather. So she had to buy me the Christmas present.
And she had to buy you the special one because the godchild.
Yeah, because it's godchild.
Yeah.
And me and Trisha had a conversation. I loved Nancy Drew books. The Nancy Drew mysteries. Get that look off your face, the cheek of you.
There's a shocker.
I love the Nancy Drew. I love Nancy Drew.
Sorry, I'm just writing that down because that's this Christmas sorted.
Thank you. A compendium of Nancy Drew.
Straight onto Amazon wish list.
I loved a bit of Nancy Drew. And me and Trish had a conversation and she said, I can buy you new books.
And you can have one.
Get 3 of them.
Okay, 3.
Or I can buy you second-hand Nancy Drew books.
And you have the
and
whole
we can have 10 of them.
And what did you go for?
I went second-hand.
Good boy yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm so proud. Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. Actually,
and I remember my sister saying, why did she get you, like, are they second-hand? And I was like, yeah, that's what I wanted.
Vintage.
Yeah, thank you.
Vintage.
Collector's item. If I still had them now, they could go on eBay for thousands.
They could. Wow, Nancy Drew.
Actually, Nancy Drew doesn't stand up.
Nancy Drew.
It's a bit ropey.
Oh, really?
Doesn't stand up in the Grand
Skins, like the famous 5.
Yeah,
famous 5 have lasted.
She'd have been cancelled. Nancy would have been cancelled.
Yeah, but it's funny actually because it's a little bit like the whole Agatha Christie thing. They meet and they fall in love in 3 seconds, or that those damn pissy kids. I love all that. I just love it. A well-written thing is always worth reading. But it is true. Their kids today are a little bit more advanced than Nancy Drew.
Yeah, they expect a bit more.
Yeah,
they do.
A small bit. Okay, so Ross, I'm going to say this right. I have one little observation about it.
Go on.
So maybe she didn't spend the €20 on it. Perhaps if it was just like a thing, maybe somebody wrote the wrong number on it.
Ah.
Now, you see, you could be
very
judging.
Very wise.
You could
Look
be
at Nancy
judging,
Drew there, the Titian-haired sleuth herself.
Just saying, you could be judging on your friend all these years. There could have been a barrier between you and your friend over that €20, but actually maybe she only ever bought a €30 voucher, and the person writing it down, because it looks like it's been written on, maybe that's what happened. Or maybe I'm just been too charitable by half. Do you know?
I think,
what I'm talking about?
You have solved this for Ross. And the unfortunate thing about this is, because he's written into the podcast about it, it's completely irretrievable for the friend.
I'm sorry about that. So,
but look, there you go. Ross.
If you need new friends, we're on every week.
Yeah, every week, Ross. You're one of our mates now. Paul has written in to say, just between us girls, I once got a present of a sex toy that wasn't dishwasher friendly and I was raging.
Paul. Dishwasher friendly. In with the pots and pans, darling.
Well, what I will say is I never thought of dishwasher.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Of course. Absolutely, why not? Well, I'll tell you why not, actually. Because if it goes off in the dishwasher, all of a sudden your Denby gets wrecked. The last thing you want is the dishwasher on a rogue thing clattering around, crack chip and everything.
How agile are the sex toys?
The last thing you want in one of those is one that doesn't have power in it.
Okay.
We'll just move on.
I think as a national treasure, I'm not sure I feel I can get too involved. Well, I could.
You could. I mean, when the mic goes off, Niamh will tell me exactly how she feels about all this.
I feel, maybe not. Okay, let's move on.
Suzanne, so.
Okay. Suzanne, you go ahead and read
okay,
Suzanne,
yeah.
you didn't give me that bit.
Oh, sorry, I didn't. I don't give Niamh all the information because it's important I sound better. A mannequin. I don't have a Eurovision win. I can't pull that out of the bag. No. A manicure set at Christmas when I used to bite my nails and there wasn't a nail to file. That was a real mammy thing, wasn't it?
Oh, that's this is what you could have had, love. Yeah.
What you could have won.
Oh no. Maybe it's like one of those carrot and stick things, where you kind of go, wouldn't it be lovely to be able to use a manicure set if you stop biting your nails? It's different to go and for feck. It would have been worse if it got stop and grow, wouldn't it? Although probably more practical.
One of my friends used to put that on their nails and she got used to the taste of it and then actually quite liked it.
Yeah, here's something that tastes like earwax, wasn't it? That used to be, people say, I'm not sure you should really know about that.
Suzanne, anyway. That's awful. You should just that's not the passive aggression you need now on Christmas morning. Do you know what to do this year, Suzanne? Ruin Christmas. Get absolutely hammered and have a go at your mother on Christmas morning about this.
Or get acrylic nails.
There we go. Look,
and say, look,
she's
it worked.
Always there with the pragmatism.
Look, it worked.
It worked.
Okay, Shane. One Valentine's Day, I really pushed the boat out and got my boyfriend at the time. Oh, at the time, this is bad. More than I can even remember.
Oh.
Theatre tickets, a shirt he had his eye on, and a nice slap-up meal. I nearly read that as a nice slap, but a nice slap-up meal. In return, my lovely boyfriend got me willy-shaped pasta from Ann Summers and a tube of body chocolate. I have a hairy chest. Body chocolate is like torture.
My heart breaks for
Shane.
Shane.
Now, let's be honest here, Gearóid.
That's very upsetting.
Willy shaped pasta.
Pasta is never a gift.
Well, no, it isn't. It isn't. I'm sorry, unless you're buying them the pasta maker to go with it and the big pot, and they're very much into making pasta, or
no,
unless
it's not. Do you know what? I'm going to go one further.
Okay,
right? This is controversial, Niamh, now, and I'll thank you to pull me back from the edge of the cliff on this one.
All right, Gearóid.
I would argue that giving somebody something edible is never a Christmas gift.
Yes, I think you're probably right. Although sometimes I will bake something for someone where it's inappropriate for me to buy them a present, but I'd like to acknowledge what they've done. So
ideal,
but that's not quite the same as buying a present. Do you understand? It's like, I get what you're saying. Having said that, my husband gets chocolate every year because everybody calls him the sweetie fan, and he is mad for sweeties. But the thing is, he likes sweets. He doesn't really like.
Oh, he doesn't like chocolate. Okay,
and he certainly doesn't like fancy chocolate.
Okay.
Butlers and all that, which are beautiful chocolates.
Yeah.
But he doesn't
love chocolate.
Likes, a bar of Cadbury's or, Turkish Fries Delight or, that's what he likes.
Yes.
But he prefers sweeties. He actually loves sweeties,
Okay.
So proper sweeties like
Haribo and
midget gems and all that sort of stuff.
Because, I think
because he's old. You get him a quarter of chewing nuts or
apple drops
or
bullseyes
or Mentos or buttermints or something.
Because I think that things you eat, that's what you bring to somebody's house when you're going somewhere.
Yeah, no, I get that. But you see, the thing about it is sometimes people are very into the gourmet food and all that. And actually some people at a certain age, it gets really difficult unless you really know someone, to get a gift. Now, let's be honest, Gearóid. Well, what would you buy for me?
Oh, what would I buy for you?
And don't say an apron because it's all over if it is.
I would buy, those slippers with the golden boy. I'm raging now because Paul rang me. What would you like?
Do you know, it's funny actually, that was years ago and I still talk about it in gigs. And
traumatized.
Yeah. And for a long time, I've gone through a couple of puppies in the house and let me tell you, even the dogs wouldn't chew them. You know what I mean? Very disappointed about those slippers.
But you know what? Top Christmas tip, right? Okay. Do you know what? I just thought about this now when I heard myself say edible things aren't good as Christmas presents.
Okay.
Do you know what's sometimes better than a bottle of wine? Because you get lots of bottles of wine at Christmas when people come for dinner.
Yeah, some people do. Yeah.
Olive oil. A decent bottle of olive oil or a decent bottle of balsamic vinegar.
I used to love Carluccio's lemon olive oil. And I went into the shop the other day to buy a bottle and they didn't have any. I was depressed. Looks like they don't do it anymore. I'm really upset. Anyway, Shane, this feels like we're getting away from your Valentine's.
And the poor chest reefed off you with the body chocolate.
Okay. The difficulty with mismatched expectations, right, is myself and my best friend, we basically every year say, coming up to Christmas, this is what we're going to buy, as in this is the theme, and we keep it for like a tenner. It's like, you only have a tenner. We've gone through the mugs, the photograph on a wall, the thing, and I said to her this year, because we're doing Christmas decorations to put on your tree sort of thing, and I said, do not put your face in a feckin' Christmas decoration, right? Because, how many things can you get with a photograph on it? Enough of that, carry on, right?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, we said it. So we know, like one year we did tea towels. Like, I don't know why, but we did. We were just looking for an object. And then we had to really think about what we would get on the tea towel, not faces, but, I said, it can't be just us two on a tea towel. That's like a cheat. You have to think about what the person be interested in and put it on a tea towel or find a tea towel that represents it. And it can only cost a tenner and that's it. And it takes all that hassle out of expectations.
We could never play that game because I'd be running around on Christmas Eve and I'd be like, there is a tea towel there. It reminds me of you because it's
tartan.
Cheap and absorbent.
That's it. That's going on my next poster.
There we go. Yeah.
Niamh Gearóid, cheap and absorbent.
5 stars.
Oh, God. 5 stars. Okay. So, Shane, I really feel for you, but I realise that he's already kicked to the curb, because obviously.
Good, actually.
Boyfriend at the time tells you everything you need to know in that situation.
Yeah, well done, Shane. You can do better.
Did you ever, break up with someone just after Christmas because you felt you should see what they actually bought you?
No.
Okay.
No.
Clearly, I've asked that question. You're going to ask me after this what I did.
We'll have a conversation afterwards. We'll have a long conversation.
I think we'll leave that there.
We have a problem.
Okay. I love a problem.
We have a problem.
Okay, go
on. And thank you for the problems. Anyone that has a problem, agonyrants@gmail.com.
Yep.
Send it in to us. We want them. And this one is from Sandra. Right. Now, this one is a problem. This is quite close to my heart. Right. We could come down different sides on this one.
Okay.
So it says, hi, I love your new podcast. It is really great. Start to the week. And Niamh is so wise.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Thank you, Sandra.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Come on.
We're off to a start.
Continue.
I recently started going out with a guy in June. It's all going very well, and we are not living together or anything like that, but we are very happy.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. However, something has cropped up that is really bothering me. My boyfriend is from a big family, and they do a big Kris Kindle every year. I have now been included in the Kris Kindle. It's €70, and it's €70, and I have to buy for a cousin that I've only met once. This seems absolutely ridiculous, but I don't want to rock the boat. Part of me wants to go along with it because I don't want to make trouble for my boyfriend, but 70 quid is a lot of money. What do you think I should do? Thanks for your help, Sandra.
Okay, so you have an opinion on this. I'm going to say you go, and then I'll come in with and then you can go again. Okay, so I'm going to say it won't be your final word, but you have opportunity now to vent.
I'll say how I feel
and
then
vent.
you say how you feel, and then I will shoot it out of the sky.
Come along.
Okay, my thing, I don't like Kris Kindles.
Oh, okay. Is that it?
I just don't like them.
Is that it? Why?
Because, for a million reasons. I would rather get something small from the person than one big present from a collective group of people that have actually had no input into it, right?
Okay.
Now, that said, if there is a Kris Kindle that I have to be a part of, I like that to be a smaller group, right? Now, we have one in my family because there's 6 of us, 6 kids. There's my parents. And then
you're grown.
And all the partners, and we're all grown up.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? Now, and I've got into this row every year, and I'm sure by the time this goes out, I will have had this row.
Okay, go on.
But there's this thing of where all the partners go into the Kris Kindle as well. Mm-hmm. So what could happen is that I have to buy for the partner of one of my siblings rather than buy for
your sibling.
One of my siblings.
Right.
And I always think, but
you want to buy for your sibling?
I'd rather buy for my siblings. And I love the partners of all my siblings, obviously. But there's a part of me that's like, this defeats the purpose a little bit.
Okay. I get you. I see where you're coming from.
And it makes me so annoyed.
Well, funny enough, I'm involved in 2 Kris Kindles every year in both sides of the family, right?
Okay.
Because my husband and I are both from, it was a little Queen moment there, wasn't it? My husband and I, actually,
yes.
But we are both
2 Kris
from,
Kindles.
multiple, I have 3 siblings, he has 4 siblings and partners and all that sort of stuff. And the parents, my parents are still alive, not his, but, we have this extended family, like you say, and there's always a big conversation about every year, we'll have a Kris Kindle. It's a funny thing, right? I'm with you on the small and often, right? So I like the idea of buying something small for someone, but my problem is people seem to struggle with not keeping within a budget. But it shouldn't be about how much it is. But the problem is...
But it inevitably is.
It inevitably is, and it's difficult. Now, I will say this, Sandra. First things first, how lovely to be included simply because, A, you're being part of the family, and that usually takes time. So that's a very good indicator for you and your boyfriend.
Right, she's been rinsed.
Yeah, there's a little element to that. Stop now. Come on, spirit of Christmas and all, right? And, it's not going to make trouble for your boyfriend. I get that €70 is a lot of money, and it is a lot of money, especially for you because you're just coming in. You're not, but...
Yeah, something I just thought about here. I mean, he is going to get you a present, isn't he? Like, this isn't the present. Surely.
Oh, no. They'll have a present separate.
Well, I don't know, because this guy seems to be like off his rocker if he's going out with this girl for a few months and then he's just like bringing her into the family straight away.
Yeah, Kris Kindle is it seems a little soon.
I think what you need to do, I'll tell you where you've made the mistake, Sandra.
Is he going to put a ring on it? This feels like it
is. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you need to ask what this man's intentions are at this point.
Before you spend
it's getting
€70.
Very serious. She could be seeing other people for all we know.
€70
like, this could be
on
very
a cousin.
casual to Sandra. And I think where Sandra's going to meet a problem is that she has let this go on too long. Like, what she should have done...
She's only gone out with him since June.
No, I mean the Kris Kindle. Like
the Kris Kindle.
Well, I mean, I think she's let the relationship go on a bit longer the way he's behaving. But I think what she should have immediately gone, oh, you must be joking. I'm not getting involved in your Kris Kindle. It'll be ridiculous.
Oh, no, it's too soon.
Far too soon. And too expensive. And who's the cousin? Like, I mean...
Yeah, no, it's tough. It's a tough one, Sandra, and I get it. I think this is a conversation. If you and your boyfriend are happy, you need to have the conversation with your boyfriend first. And say, I will say this. If your boyfriend is afeared over a Kris Kindle situation and can't deal with that with his parents, that is a big red flag for future references in your parents.
Huge red flag.
I mean, that means
huge.
You will always have to be in deference. I
never thought of that.
You'll have to be in deference
You'll be
to
under
the family.
Cosh for some bloody mother-in-law.
I know. Does see, it's a big red flag, because if they can't confront them about the Kris Kindle, they'll never confront them about the colour, the colour of your kitchen, or
Brilliant, Niamh.
I'm just saying.
I feel like I've let Sandra down. So what I'm going to do is, right, I feel like my voice wasn't very good. So what to do is, Sandra, send me your boyfriend's number and I'll just resolve this directly. That's what we'll do. It's not a service we normally offer. No, but Sandra! I just feel that Don't do it. Just feel that my advice here hasn't been great. But I do think, Sandra, get yourself out of this situation. But the way you get yourself out of it is by pointing out how ridiculous it is that you're in the situation in the first place. We are stopping just for a second to remind you that Agony Rants is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Oh, I thought we were stopping to go to the toilet, because you do at this point.
You can go to the loo and I'll be really newsreader professional.
Okay, go ahead.
If you would like to support the show, you can become a member for as little as €5 a month. A steal. And in return for that, you will get bonus content from us and from all of the shows across the Head Stuff Podcast Network. Our bonus content will be coming soon, and it is spectacular.
Oh, amazing.
It will be worth the wait.
Yeah.
Believe me. So sign up right now. The show that we are cross-promoting this week is Phoning It In, which is a show that's been on the Head Stuff Podcast Network for a while and is absolutely brilliant, and it's coming back with a brand new season. It's an improv show. It's a cross between Liveline and The Goon Show. And what happens is comedians ring in and they find out what they're complaining about. And it is absolutely hilarious. They've had some brilliant people on. And it's all hosted by the brilliant David Coffey. And you can have a listen to a clip right now.
Phoning It In is back. Hello, my name is Dave Coffey and I'm the host of Phoning It In, the hilarious improvised phone-in show. Think Joe Duffy meets your favourite Irish comedians. Our first episode back is already out and features the Young Hot Guys, Tony Cantwell, Shane Dan Byrne and Killian Sunderman. This season we'll also have lots of bonus material available on Headstuff Plus, including new improv-style games with all your favourite guests. Phoning It In is available every fortnight wherever you get your podcasts and on the Headstuff Podcast Network. Thanks for listening.
What is our conclusion for today?
Our conclusion today is Christmas presents are an absolute nightmare masked. Masked as something that's lovely, but they're designed to destroy us. Thank you so much for listening.
Happy Christmas shopping.
Happy Christmas shopping. Yeah, give way. Be kind. Be kind.
And listen, just give with love.
Give with love.
Thank you for listening, and we hope that you come back to us next week. God knows what we'll be talking about next week. Lord knows. If it involves Mariah Carey, I'm leaving. Okay.
She's the goddess. She's the Queen of Christmas.
The Queen of Christmas. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with Headstuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.
Being a parent can be really challenging. Child and Family Resource Network focuses on connecting pregnant parents and those with kids under the age of 5 with free support services to help them on their parenting journey. Everyone deserves someone they can turn to for help with parenting. Visit childandfamilyresourcenetwork.org today.
What's the room again?
1240, down at the end.
Ooh, what's that?
Sammy, don't touch that. That's someone's old food.
Here we are. Do you have the key?
You have both of ours.
Oh, right. Not working.
Rub it.
Come on.
Try flipping it over.
Seriously. Why can't we go inside? I'm tired.
Give me yours.
You have mine.
All right.
What?
Please, if you
Dad,
could just...
why aren't you opening the door?
Can everyone just shut the...
Don't go there. Go on a real vacation. Go RVing. Learn more at GoRVing.com.